Hello everyone, this is High Priestess Jamila here to do the waxing full moon in Virgo psychic reading for the earth sign. So hello to Facebook and hello to YouTube. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you guys want a private reading, you can reach me. All of my contact information is below, and I do accept Cashapp, $psychicjamila, as well as I have an Etsy shop, okay, for you to purchase readings and consultations. Just a disclaimer, these are not always accurate for everybody. Sometimes you have to look at your rising sign, your moon sign, but these should be pretty accurate for you. The only way to get a truly an accurate reading to see if your situation could end up differently or be different is if you get a private reading, okay? Oh, by the way, I am running a special until the 9th of March. Of 2020, 60-minute readings are only $50, okay? So you guys can get same-day readings, especially those of you that pay by Cash App, okay? All right, so let's get started. So this card up here that's kind of shadowing all of the other cards, this card represents what is unfolding or what is coming to the surface, and the rest of these are your full moon readings. So we're going to start with the Tauruses right here. And you guys have the Hanged Man. So this is all about you guys needing to move forward in a different way of being, a different way of living. And believe it or not, guys, this is going to be the second time that I've done this reading, so I know exactly what's happening for the Tauruses, okay? But then I ran out of space on my phone, and I said, let me upload. Let me go ahead and go live. So here's what we can see. First of all, the Hanged Man represents when it is time to move forward in something that you want, but you may be afraid of it. And what I can see coming up for you guys, this is the card that represents illumination, what can no longer be hidden. And this is really, really deep, Taurus, is because the 10 of Pentacles comes up. And I believe that what this represents is there is a love offer that is going to be made to you guys. It's either going to be an earth sign or a fire sign. And they're making you an offer that is going to bring you stability. And it'll give you the security and the stability that you've always wanted. And then also this person is not going to be a cheater. So let me tell you what else I can see. Now, the card that represents what you need to release and let go of, Taurus, this is a love reading, actually. It can be money as well, but this is a love reading. The 3 of Pentacles reversed. This is all about you not accepting being second to anybody and involving yourself in third-party triangles. Okay, so I think that a lot of you Tauruses are competing when it comes to love. Now, if this has anything to do with money, then I'll have a different message for you. Okay, but what this is telling me is that when it comes to love, many of you guys have allowed yourselves to get involved in a third-party triangle. And also spirits are giving you a warning that you're involved in a third-party triangle and the person is going to possibly let you go and go with the other person. So I feel like this is going to end badly. And I feel like you also have a triangle to where you have someone that's offering you better, and then you have someone that's not offering you hardly anything. Okay. In fact, there's no stability. This person just, you know what I'm saying? You're more so a side person. Okay. And I hate to say that, but that's the truth. Okay. So I feel like Spirits is saying that it's time for you to release and let that go anyway and move forward, because this person is only using you. You work really hard, Taurus. You don't need that person taking what you have. You can, pamper yourself and treat yourself with that money or either that energy that you're giving to this relationship, this third-party triangle that you need to let go of. Spirits is definitely letting you know that. Also, if it has anything to do with your work, you need to be more confident. I feel like you're going to be getting offered a position, and it's a change, and it's kind of difficult. Like your mind, body, and spirit starts to get conditioned in your environment. And that's what the Hanged Man can represent, is somebody that has been conditioned. Okay. Now, and you can do better. And I feel like there's somebody offering you better, but either you don't trust it or you don't trust yourself. Maybe you like them, but you don't necessarily trust yourself. And see, that opportunity is not going to be there forever, because they're not going to wait for you forever. So just to let you guys know that. Now, your final outcome card, Taurus, is the transformation, what is getting ready to emerge. Whatever this third party thing is that you're involved with. First of all, what I can see is that a lot of you guys coming up around the full moon, you're going to find out that a person that you were either dating or heavily involved with is married. And that's going to be tough. So you guys have, you Tauruses have some pretty, deep emotions to deal with. If you are attached to somebody right now at this moment, I feel like what's going to emerge is this, this acknowledgement, or this, to where you're going to know that you're involved in a third party. And it's definitely some heartbreak that could be involved with it. Now, some of you guys may be handling it a little bit well, but I will tell you that I feel as though you guys have a choice that you're making, and it's going to be between a person that is very stable and a person that is very unstable, that is not going to really bring you marriage and happiness. They're just going to bring you headache. And so, I feel strongly that you need to make the right choice for you, because what you accept is what you're going to regret. And I can see those energies really, really, really hitting you guys hard, especially around the full moon. And it's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. So I think that some of you guys are lucky enough to have someone that's offering you something, because what I can sense is that some of you guys that are married, this person could walk out for some reason or the other, for a third party. So y'all got some stuff that I can tell that you guys are going to be dealing with. Okay. If you guys need me, you know where to reach me. Okay. Now, this is going to be your full moon card. You guys are going to have a lot of emotions. I do feel as though you're going to be releasing those emotions, though, coming up around the full moon. So when you look at your transformation card in comparison to the Hanged Man, this is kind of where you may be, you need to make sure that you make the right decision on what it is that you're doing. And, I can already see that there's some stuff coming up. Now, again, if this has anything to do with work or your career, okay, if this has anything to do with that, what Spirit wants you to do is there's a financial opportunity that is coming up for some of you, because this can either be a love, money, or both, because at the same time, this is going to be coming up. So there's a financial opportunity that's going to be coming to you, Taurus, and you may still be kind of stuck on something to where you feel that I think that you're taking a pay cut for something else. Spirit is saying don't take a pay cut, that there's an opportunity coming up, but you kind of freeze when it comes to change. You become frozen. But this is a job that is going to lead to a promotion. I believe that you guys may have applied for it, or you applied for it like right when you got the other job that you had, because I feel like many of you just got your job like maybe 3 months ago. Okay. And so you applied for this job at the same time that you took this one that doesn't pay enough, but a job that is going to pay enough within 3 to 6 months is going to be offered to you. And Spirit is saying that you should take it. Okay. So that's the good news. But in love, you're making a definite transition when it comes to love. Okay. All right. Moving on to the Virgos. You guys got the black tourmaline stone. And we're going to look at what is waxing, what is coming around the bend, the Emperor. So Virgos, you guys got some kind of financial opportunity that seems to be coming up to you guys. I feel like this Emperor could be somebody that's either offering you an opportunity. Definitely says security or stability to me. Okay. Also, Spirit is saying that some of you may be getting ready to install a different alarm system. in your houses. I feel like the Emperor can represent protection as well. Okay. Now, what the illumination and what is not going to be hidden is the Hermit in the reverse position. So Virgo, all work and no play makes Stewie a dull boy. You have got to stop isolating yourself. Now, some of you are being isolated by either another earth sign or either a fire sign, in particular in Aries. So I feel like this is where a lot of you guys are probably going to stand up and fight. There's going to be a stand that's coming up for a lot of you Virgos. Because number one, hello, the Emperor's energy is bringing in blessings. Absolutely. So, you can tell that the blessing is coming, but then this sort of oppressive energy is coming right behind it. And then, somebody trying to possibly bind you, okay? Or either you may need to bind an enemy, possibly. Or either you need to get yourself out of bondage, Virgo, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. The Emperor has a this is what your spirits are telling me. The Emperor has a very, very big social influence. He has a huge social circle. Everybody knows him. People respect him because of the things that he has done, either for the community or for his family. Now, this is the energy that is coming towards you, but you see how the enemy wants to take that? You see how this is very oppressive? Do y'all see that? There's the Hermit in the reverse position. There's the Eight of Swords upright, and there's the Emperor, and then the Five of Wands. So one thing that I can tell you is that many of you guys need to release yourself from limitations. This is one thing that this can represent, is that, maybe when you look at it, also, I feel like somebody is trying to control your social circle. This could either be a husband, brother, or father. But what I want you guys to know about that is that, especially if you are a woman, hello, you have feminine power, girl. You better use it. You see that moon in the background right there? Okay, so this is where the five of wands, I feel like what Spirit is saying is that take that energy and possibly transmute it. You could possibly do that. Definitely you can see the energy coming in, and then also an opportunity. This is going to come in with a financial opportunity, either that you're going to see or you're going to get offered. And you're going to be thinking to yourself, Virgo, hold on, let me move this Three of Swords because she's kind of distracting. You're going to be kind of thinking, I don't know if I should do it. I don't want to go that far. I think it's too much. And see, the reason why is because of you're isolating yourself and you're limiting yourself is what Spirit is saying. Even if you don't have, like, I don't know, I feel like even though you don't have a large circle, what people do know about you is your honor and your respect and your dignity. Now, that's one thing I will tell you. And then also standing your ground with these people. I feel like the Emperor is saying stand your ground with that energy. Okay, some of you may be having issues with your children. Your children might be being defiant. And it's time for you to stand your ground. That could be what it is too. Doesn't mean that you have to, do anything drastic, but sometimes you do have to call in either some help, maybe spirit, maybe some advice. Maybe the Emperor could represent a counselor, a leader of the family that can offer some assistance. Okay. It's a lot of you guys are going to have different situations going on. Okay. Because this is a general reading. So however this resonates for you, also, many of you are feeling like you are in loveless relationships with your husbands. If you're feeling like that, but you feel like you can't get out, Spirit is saying get out. Or either do something about it, because the Hermit in the reverse position lets me know that this person is sleeping on the couch. They sleeping in their car. It's almost like there's not a love or romance presence that is there. And I feel like those energies are going to be weighing in on you, and spirits are going to be pushing you to realize that you can do better to manifest, your happiness. Okay. All right, last but not least, the Capricorn. Shout out to my Cappies. Okay, what is waxing? What is coming to the surface? Okay, this is either you or the Queen of Pentacles can represent another person. Okay, now this energy is not necessarily good because the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position, she is prosperous, she is grounded, she's stable, she's solid. And so you guys may be dealing with wanting financial security or either some kind of security, loyalty. I feel like this is all about loyalty, possibly. Let's look at what is going to be illuminated with the full moon, what's going to come to light. Yep, the Ace of Wands represents change and possibly even shadow work. Look at this, the moon card came up. Very, very deep reading for the Capricorns today. Give you guys a thumbs up. You guys are taking a big step. And it's not to say it's going to be easy because this is a part of yourself that you just don't like. You just don't want that part of yourself. You want that aspect of yourself that feels insecure, that's not confident. You want that part of yourself to basically go away. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say die, but yeah, kind of like a snake shedding its skin, you know? And so, yeah, you would be going through a transformation. Okay. So I feel like this is all about identity because maybe you held on to the way that you were from the people around you. Maybe it was the way that you grew up. Maybe you grew up in an unstable environment. Maybe you had an unstable mother. Okay. Now I'm going to tell y'all what I can sense is that there is a such thing as an unstable mother, you know, and there's a such thing as an unstable child. But in your case, you were the stable one. However, Spirit feels as though many of you Cappies have, at this time, you're dealing with that. You're dealing with the past. You're shedding something, which is why the Ace of Wands is coming up. So this is going to be a very important energy shift that many of you are going through. I would definitely set my intent around this time. Would be very important for you to do that. The moon card is representing what you need to release and let go of. And these are your fears, but also these are the emotions, the limitations, the thoughts, the fears, the manifestations of possibly either your mother. It could also be a child. Okay. Could also be a child, possibly. If this were a personal reading for someone, I would look at this and say that maybe I can even see a child in here somewhere, but a child having trouble. So many of you may be dealing with troubled children as well. And this can be very devastating. You know how I deal with my trouble? Because I have a kind of, he's not special needs. He's just really defiant. Cleanses. Hello. They help. Okay. And then also you can do cleanses on children. You sure can. But some of you may be dealing with your mother. But see, here's the thing. What I feel is that the energy is sort of inactive, but you've kept it with you. So it's something that you need to release because you've kept it buried inside of you. Your final card, the Judgment card, is going to represent transformation and what is getting ready to emerge. So this is where Judgment can represent a lot of different things. I think that some of you, if you guys are dealing with narcissistic parents, maybe you guys are going to go no contact with that. Okay. Some of you might be going no contact with your narcissistic ex-husband, ex-wife, baby daddy, baby mama, whatever it is that you believe in. Okay. I do believe with the Judgment card coming up though, Capricorn, that some sort of legal action is going to be needed which either the threat of it or the consequence of it. It seems like it's a pretty major situation. But what I will tell you is that you guys will get through it as long as you're not fearing what happened to somebody else, or fearing what happened to your mother, or fearing what somebody told you could happen. You can take control of the situation and delegate the situation. And it can turn around for the best because the energy is going to be there. That's why judgment is in the upright position. So Spirit is really saying that you are going to make the right decision. But if you don't, then this is what you need to release from the past. Okay? Is the Moon card, which is, first of all, allowing people to convince you of anything about self is not good. Because you are the only one that can identify yourself or your person. Okay, Cappy? Now, as far as with love and another third party or another person, I don't really necessarily, I can see all of that, but this is mainly about you and something to do with your judgment and your karma in your situation. Okay, and what needs to be done. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up, please, and thank you in advance. And if you guys want to reach me for a private reading, you guys can contact me to get put on my schedule. Yes, I do have openings for the next 3 days. You guys can get in. Either Cash App me $ Psychic Jamila. You can send me $50 for a 60-minute reading. Or you can send me $40 for a 30-minute reading. I also have a 15-minute option for $25. You can get this option by either Cash App and me. Cash App clients do get same-day readings at no extra cost. You can go to Etsy as well, and I do accept PayPal and other forms of credit cards on Etsy, okay? All right, guys. I do have a website, guys, but I am not accepting orders for readings on the website. Only spell work and so I changed all that over. So if you guys need to reach me, 770-686-7461. I hope that you guys enjoyed this premiere on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Love and light.